we started with ads in our previous session, right? So we looked at the Facebook ads. Today we'll go through Google ads as well. Before that, let us understand, we talked about CPC, CPM, something like this, right? So what is that? How you define, how you use those words, or where and all those will become useful. So let's look at that part first. So when you looked at the Facebook ads, you understood, right, how the targeting works, why we have to create that buyer persona, right? Buyer persona or user persona, if you create it, it will help us to, reach that target. So we'll know that user presence, right? And we, according to that, we can actually set up budgets, right? So we'll be looking at mostly Facebook and Google, because Facebook, if you learn Facebook, you will be learning Facebook as well as Instagram, where if you learn Google, you'll be learning Google ads as well as YouTube ads, right? Right, so we'll look at the Google ads today. So Google ads means it will be covering YouTube as well. What ad types are there in Google ads? Other day, we just went through a brief, right? So what all types are there? We have inside the website, it will show, a lot of ads. That is one. You browse most of the website, there will be ads, like they monetize it, right? Those people are monetizing it. That means if your website is popular, you can actually rent out some space to Google. They'll start publishing ads in your website, right? So that is one way. That is called what? Display ads. So basically first Google is what? Search application, right? So when you search something, there'll be some recommendations they'll show. What is that called? That's called search ads, right? Then also we saw, if I'm searching for a mobile, not only search ads, it will be showing mobile, what is the price and which site it is available, right? That is called shopping ads. So if I go to google.com, if I'm searching for a hotels in, right, you see here, this is the first one is ad, second one is ad, you can see here, right? AD, that means it represents, it's an advertisement, right? GoIbibo, Make My Trip. So all these companies are paying to Google to promote them, right? If I still scroll down, okay, Make My Trip is here, where it is, yes. So the fourth ad is Make My Trip, and if I still scroll down, Make My Trip is still here. So what is this? Are they paying for it? No. Because of SEO, search engine optimization, these guys are already in the first page, right? But above that, Google is promoting all these guys. So if you look at the Make My Trip, they are actually getting organic traffic as well as paid reach. There are two things are happening here. Fine. So this is called what? Search ads. Fine, guys. So next is, we talked about shopping ads, right? So what is the shopping ads? Now if I'm looking for, see on the right hand side, you can see there's a shopping ads. There's no ads here. I mean, Samsung has not promoted anything, right? Samsung Note 20, or you search any some particular items, they'll start recommending, right? Maybe Note 10 Pro. See here, this is what? Shopping ads. So Google can display these ads, according to your requirement, whether you want to give a normal search ad or shopping ad. Next is what? You have something called display ads, right? Display ads is where you get in your other websites, blogs, when you're reading some blogs and all. That's where comes the display ads. Then next is, okay, display ads, what all is there? One is a banner. Then also we looked at one more aspect, right? When you open Gmail, the first two, right, it will be showing you some kind of promotion. It looks like an email, but it's a promotion, right? So what is that? That is the mail ads. Okay, Gmail ads. Let me see if I can show you some. See this one. Now if I go to the promotions, I can see there are two ads here, right? One is constructions, another is product management jobs. These two are what again? Advertisements, right? So that is the Gmail ads. Then what else is there when you go to Google? Okay, what we have is final YouTube ads. Again in YouTube there are different placements, right? Banners are there, then in between some kind of play will be there. Depending on our budget and requirement, again that comes into picture. Right, that is called what? Say YouTube ads. Okay, so these are four type of things we have to cover, right? I mean, when you're promoting something, depending on your presentation and the placement, right? In Facebook ads we saw where and all. In Facebook feed there will be advertisement. In the Facebook videos there will be advertisement. Like that, there are multiple ways. There is a scrolling effect when you use carousel. There is a video ad, right? So this is four type of ads in Google, right? Okay, 1 second, guys. So when we have these four type of ads, what all normal, how when you implementing ad campaigns and all, what all things we go through, right? We'll go, we'll review those. We talked about keyword, right? We talked about lengthy keyword, like this. So what is that basically? So these are the words we'll be using. So let's just review those things. Okay. So we call something called keyword. What is this keyword basically? It is simply search term. That's it. What people are actually typing it, right? So whatever they're typing. Today there might be some keywords popular, right? Depending on the recent news, recent incidents and all. Again, that may not be the same for again next day or next week, next month, right? So this is what we have to be analyzing it, saying that which keywords are popular, which keywords are getting more clicks, right? Then we have user research. How you do the user research? So before implementing the campaign, we have to do this one. So what is that called? It's called buyer persona or user persona, right? We actually went through. You call it buyer persona or user persona, anything is fine. So how you do that? What is their age group? What is their location? What is their income, bracket, experience? All this comes in user persona or buyer persona. Then says CPC. What is CPC? Cost per click. Right? Then we have something called CPL. This is what? Cost per lead, guys. So what is the difference between these two? When you say cost per click, when you running a campaign, right? When people are clicking on it, then the service provider like Google, Facebook, they start charging us, right? That's what cost per click. Then CPL means cost per lead. Okay, so how it works is maybe today you're running a campaign to get leads, not the sales, right? So right now you just needed leads to promote your product which you are about to launch. So what you will do, you will run one campaign to collect the leads. So when you're running that campaign, maybe today 10 people are registered. Okay, I went through your page and I given my email ID, mobile number, like that, right? Like me, there are 10 people registered. So you got 10 email IDs. That means what? 10 leads. So for these 10 leads, today you paid to Google maybe 1000 rupees. So per lead, how much you paying? 100 rupees per lead. Right, that's what cost per lead. Then we also looked at bidding.
According to Wikipedia, proposal.
We looked at bidding. How these people are placing their ads. We just saw, right? Now if I come to the I search this best hotels in Bangalore, right? So if I it's maybe let's change this to earlier it was showing 4 ads, right? So how it was showing 4 ads? First, which one it is showing? How they decide? Because of the bidding, right? So let me close this. Okay, I think that is simple to understand, right? If you maybe you are having a 10 rupees budget per click, right? So other person comes and says 12 rupees. So automatically their ad will be shown first, right? But do they need to do it manually? Because I don't know, right, how much other competitor is spending. So I will assign my budget saying that for today my budget is say 10,000 rupees. Depending on the budget, automatically Google algorithms, right, logics, they will decide. AI basically, those guys will decide which one to be promoted first until you reach that particular budget, right? That's called bidding. Then we have called CTR. What is CTR? Click-through rate. What is this basically? No, I'm running campaign, fine. If I'm getting views, will that help us? No, right? There should be clicks as well, depending on your requirement again. We will be seeing the goals, right? Already in Facebook also we saw. You want awareness or you want reach or you want clicks, what exactly your target is, right? So if you want clicks to be happening, this is what CTR, right? Same way CPC, click-through rate. How often or average how many people are clicking on that link, right? Then there is something called CPM. Okay, what is this? This is cost per 1000 impressions. What is 1000 impressions? Now when I'm going through some website, I saw an advertisement, right? But I'm not clicking on it. I'm not even looking at it. But there is an impression getting created, right? Like that, when you're scrolling Facebook or Instagram app, you'll be seeing lot of ads, but you won't be clicking on an ad until you go on, it attracts you, right? So that's what impressions is. So the people are seeing your ad, but they're not clicking on it. Okay, so but you have to pay for it still. How many impressions are coming for that also? Then impressions. Right, reach. How you differentiate impressions and reaches? Maybe 6 people are seeing your ad, right? But only it's reaching 4 people. That means they are actually, the ad is attractive and people are clicking on it. Okay. Let's say impressions is done, reach is over, cost per click. Okay, conversion. It is reached. I mean, I clicked on it, right? After clicking on it, what should happen? I should be buying your product or not, right? That's a conversion. Maybe simple say lead generated. I came and your advertisement looks superb. I got attracted to that. Then I clicked on it. I registered my email ID, right? That means you reach the target. I mean, you completed the this one, right? Like say lead generation, right? That is a conversion, right? Even if you say sale, right? You landing page is actually targeting a sale that is completed. That means what? That is a conversion. So either it's a lead or it's a sale. It's a conversion. So once the conversion is happened, we also calculate like CPC, CPL. We also calculate CPA. CPA is what? Cost per acquisition. Fine, guys. So you have to understand all these things. So then only you can analyze it and say, okay, next who is actually reaching you? How many people are coming to you, and what is your final cost? If you don't understand this, next time when you're running a campaign, that will keep going. I mean, maybe you spent 10,000 rupees, but you got only 100 leads, for which revenue is only 5,000 rupees. Right, something like that. So that means what? Around 5,000 rupees you lost there, right? Running an ad campaign. So if you study all these things and start working according to that, then we'll be able to fine tune your ads and make the conversions better, right? So that's the CPA. Then also we have a conversion, right? Same way conversion rate also will be there. How often you are converting? Conversion rate. Now you're spending good budget, all these things are good, but if your conversion rate is not better, what you should do? You have to keep fine tuning your ad, or you have to stop that ad because it's not working out. Maybe 2-3 days you will try. Still, if it is not making sense and if you're not able to make conversion rate better, what we should do? We have to close that one, right? Because every first day you lost ad budget, second day we lost, third day we lost. So we should not continue that, right? So how you will analyze? If you learn all these things, then only you will be able to analyze it. Because there are people who is looking for these ad experts. Now when you take their budget and you are promoting their product, and if you're not doing good, what happens? Client will not come to you, right? So this is things you have to be learning, very efficiently. Okay, so what is viewing? What is click-through rate? How many people are coming? Maybe say 100 people. You posted an ad, fine. There are 100 people saw and viewed it, right? Then 5 people only clicked on it. 5 people clicked on it. What is the CTR here? 100 people viewed your ad, but in that 5 people clicked on it. So what is the percentage of CTR we are seeing here? It's a 5%, right? CTR is 5%. Okay, in that 5%, again, 2 people went and bought it. That means what? You reach around 40% of conversion. So like this, you have to calculate what is happening, how people are actually coming to you, all this. So if I have to give a case study, right? If you have a course worth of say maybe 70,000 or something, right? You're launching a course where you can make people expert on one ad platform. Now that is costing, maybe you put a cost of say 50k. Okay, the fee is you actually charging 50,000 rupees fee for maybe 1 month or 2 months course, right? This is how the demanding is, guys. So when you're learning this course, you have to spend 50k and all. So what you can do, you prepare the course on this, like maybe Facebook ads, expert. So this is a course, you designed it, fine, and that is a fee of 50,000 rupees, right? Now if you want to promote this and you want at least 60 to 70 students, so 70 students you want, what you can do is you can go on start promoting in Facebook, and with this one prepared properly. Who is this seller? You should learn it first. How you do that? By preparing the buyer persona. Okay, you are teaching Facebook ads which is worth 50k. That means you have to target people who can spend 50k. You cannot just go to student and say, guys, buy this, right? You have to go and target who is willing to learn and who is willing to spend, or they can afford, right? The 50k is not small amount, right? For a 2 months course, if you're charging 50k, there might be lot of people interested in the course, but they might not be able to pay for it. So what you have to do, you have to filter to the right target of audience. So what you will do, you will prepare the buyer persona. Once your buyer persona is prepared, you will be able to know, okay, this is the right person who can buy this product. Then you launch the ad, spend 5 lakhs. This is a case study I'm telling, right? The people are already done it. When they spend 5 lakhs, if the advertisement is conveying what actually you are giving, that means you have to show the value, right? You cannot just simply put something and say I'm teaching something, right? You have to give them the right information, and the presentation should be too good. Then only I'll get convinced to pay 50k, right? So maybe you will say, what is this? Why we should learn, and going forward, what is the value in that, right? When you prepare this, you will have all this in mind, of course, right? So how much you spending? 5 lakhs as an ad budget you're spending. And if you can target the right people using your buyer persona, what will happen? Within say 24 to 48 hours, you can make all the 70 seats full, right? So if I can sell 70 seats, how much will be revenue made? 70 students, right, into 50k. So you made what? 35 lakhs. So you should not think 5 lakhs is right budget or not. It depends on your preparation. It depends on your target audience, who you are reaching for this budget. Now if you're creating a course of 1,000 rupees budget, it depends on that again, right? But for you to make that revenue, it will take a lot of time. But if you're providing a right value, then we can actually start promoting that. Okay, so 5 lakh ad budget, and you might be getting like less than 24 hours or 48 hours, you will be having 70 students enrolled in your course. That means you got already 35 lakhs. So in this, what is your expenses? Your expenses can be for course preparation. When you prepare in the course, maybe you actually spend money, right? I mean, there is a video editing, like I don't know video editing. Then what I can do, I can go and outsource it, right? So I had to prepare the material, curriculum, everything. Then I might have spent course preparation alone 2 lakhs. Right. What else expenses are there? My ad budget, which is 5 lakhs. So what's your profit here? 28 lakhs, right? I mean 35 lakhs minus 8 lakhs, you will be receiving profit of 28 lakhs. Maybe you have a team who is working consistently with you. That means, assisting you and all. Pay them salaries. So after that also you'll be able to make 27 lakhs revenue with this kind of, planning. Right? So this is how, we have to plan. I mean, if you understand all these things, what all we discussed here, making those revenue, right? I mean, converting that ads or, these things are pretty easy. Okay, we already saw. But why we doing this? Where we do that? How we actually get these leads? Right, so you already learned landing page. Right, so this is what we use on a regular basis. Like when you implementing campaigns or paid, when you have a paid budget, right? This is what we do. Okay, we learn keyword, we saw what is a lengthy keyword, all this. But this is what when you use it in a paid budget, when you have a budgets to promote any product, we have to start with a buyer persona. We can actually crack things, right guys?